So, you have worked a lot with the 5 short vowel and 5 long vowel phonemes. And I have our posters over here for you to reference. Today we will be learning about a different type of vowel phoneme called R-controlled vowels. We will then stretch words with short, long, and R-controlled vowel phonemes, and we will also blend words with short, long, and R-controlled vowel phonemes. And I have 2 videos for you to watch.
Let's quickly review the R-controlled vowel phoneme OR and movement. The phoneme OR is the middle phoneme we hear in the word fork. For the movement, pretend you're holding a fork and bring it to your mouth as if you're eating while saying or. Remember, you can use the posters to check if a vowel phoneme is short, long, or R-controlled.
Okay, and the next one.
Let's quickly review the R-controlled vowel phoneme R in movement. The phoneme R is the middle phoneme we hear in the word barn. For the movement, raise both hands to form a shape like the roof of a barn while saying R, R. Remember, you can use the posters to check if a vowel phoneme is short, long, or R-controlled.
So just like our poster over there, we can see that OR is the middle phoneme in the word fork. Show me the movement that we do with OR. Or. Good. And then AR, or R, is the middle phoneme in the word barn. What do we do? R. Very good.
R.
Now we are going to stretch some words. These words may have short or long vowel phonemes or the R-controlled vowel phoneme OR. So I will stretch a word for you. The word is horse. The horse galloped away into the field. Horse, which is me. Or horse. Horse has 3 phonemes. The vowel phoneme is OR. I know the vowel phoneme in OR is R-controlled because OR is the middle sound in the word fork.
Isn't it sneaky voice?
There it is. That's when you're thinking about the spelling. But when we're stretching it, we're just thinking about what we hear. Okay, now we do one. Ready? Let's stretch a word together. Our word is storm. We had to end the baseball game early when the storm clouds rolled in. Okay, fist to your chest. Say storm.
Storm.
Stretch it.
Storm.
How many phonemes did you hear? 4. Very good. What is the vowel phoneme that you hear in the word storm? Yes? Or. What do we call that vowel phoneme? It is R-controlled. And how did we know that OR is R-controlled? Think about the poster. Do you need some help? Because OR is the middle phoneme in fork. Okay? You could just say because OR is in fork. Okay? You could do the simple. Okay. Now we're going to do some individual. Are you ready? So I'm going to give you a word, and then you're going to do your fist to your chest, finger stretch it, and then I'm going to ask you a few questions to go along with that word. Okay? So, Deontay, you're first. Please stretch the word pour. Mm-hmm. Say the word.
Pour.
How many phonemes did you hear?
2.
2. Yeah, you self-corrected. Good job. What is the vowel phoneme you hear? Or. And what do we call that vowel phoneme?
R-controlled.
And how do you know the vowel phoneme is R-controlled? It says or as in fork. There you go. Okay, Larry, please stretch the word corn.
Con.
How many phonemes do you hear?
3.
What is the vowel phoneme?
O.
Say it again.
O.
Or. Say or.
O.
There you go. And what do you call that vowel phoneme?
Uncontrolled.
And how do you know it's R controlled?
Because it said O.
As in,
Folk.
like in fork. Very good. Okay, Caesar, please stretch the word file.
File. Aisle.
There you go. How many phonemes do you hear?
3.
3. What vowel phoneme do you hear?
I.
I. Which vowel phone? What do you call that vowel phoneme? Remember, it could be from any one of our posters. Say it again. I. O. What vowel phoneme do you hear? I. Is that short or long?
Long.
It is a long vowel. So it might not be in our control because we're practicing all of them. Okay?
Isn't it a vowel consonant E?
That one is a vowel consonant. You're right. Okay, Jakayla. Your word is team.
T. E. T.
How many phonemes do you hear?
3.
3. And what's the vowel phoneme? Well, don't spell it. Just say the sound. E. And what do we call that vowel phoneme? If it's saying E. Long vowel E. You are correct. Another vowel team. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this one I want us all to do together. It's another or, R-controlled one. Everybody stretch the word sport. Ready? Go. Sport.
Sport. Sport.
How many phonemes do you hear? Everybody?
4.
What vowel phoneme do you hear?
Or.
Or. And what do we call that vowel phoneme?
Control.
And how do we know it's R-controlled?
Because it says or like forward.
Great. Okay, now we're going to move on to the R-controlled vowel phoneme of R, as in barn. You got it. Okay, so I'm going to do the first one. I will stretch the word star. Make a wish when you see the brightest star in the sky. Star. S-t-r. Star. Star has 3 phonemes. It has the vowel phoneme R, and I know it is R-controlled because it says R as in barn. Nice job. Okay, let's do one together. Ready? Fist to your chest. Your word is going to be farm. My little brother loved to see the pigs and cows at the farm. Everybody say farm.
Farm.
Stretch it.
Farm.
How many phonemes do you hear? Everybody?
3.
What's the vowel phoneme? Say it. The sound. R. And what kind of vowel phoneme is that? And how do we know?
Because R as in barn.
Now we're on a roll. Good job.
Farm at a barn.
There's a barn on a farm. Yes. And does barn have an R-controlled vowel phoneme?
Yeah.
Which one? Which R-controlled vowel phoneme is in barn? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, we're going to do some individual ones. Ready? We'll go this way this time. Jakayla, please stretch the word heart.
Heart.
How many phonemes do you hear?
3.
What's the vowel phoneme? Mm-hmm. What do we call that vowel phoneme? And how do we know it is? As in barn. Nice job. Caesar, your word is part.
Art.
Say the word.
Art.
How many phonemes do you hear?
3.
What's the vowel phoneme?
Art.
And what do we call that vowel phoneme?
Art controlled.
And how do you know?
Because it says art as in barn.
You got it. Okay, Laralee, your word is tone.
Tone. Tone.
How many phonemes do you hear?
3.
3. What's the vowel phoneme?
O.
Mm-hmm. And what do we call that one?
A long O. O.
It is a long O because it's saying its name. Nice job. Okay, Deontay, your word is mark. Say the word.
Mark. Ark. Mark.
How many phonemes do you hear?
3.
What's the vowel phoneme?
R.
What do we call that?
Ark.
Yes, and how did you know? R as in barn. You got it. Okay, now we're going to do some blending. I'm going to blend the phonemes in a word. Listen closely to figure out what word I am saying. Ready? St, or.
Store.
St, or. When I blend these phonemes together, I get the word store.
Store.
Yes. Okay, this next one, you can all say it when you hear it. You ready to hear the sounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Ch, R, M.
Charm.
Charm. Do you guys know what a charm is?
The Prince Charming?
Oh, Prince Charming. Yeah. That is the beginning of the word charming, which means you're very nice. But charm, or like on a bracelet, when they have like little dangly charms on it, or on the end of a necklace, can have a charm. Lucky charms. Yes, good. Okay, we're gonna do some individual ones. Ready? I'll start with Larry this time. I'm gonna blend a word. I'm gonna say the sounds and you blend it to make a word, okay? S, k, R.
Golf.
Yes. Deontay. K, R, D.
Car.
Jakayla. F, or, M.
Form.
Caesar. F, l, or.
Roar.
Yes. Back around. Larry. S, n, a.
Snap.
Yes. Deontay. J, R.
Jar.
Jakayla. K, or, n.
Corn.
Caesar. Sh, t.
Suck.
Okay, now I'm going to put the challenging ones. You guys ready for a challenge?
Yeah.
Okay, starting with you, Larry. S, p, or, t.
Boat.
Yes. Deontay. D, r, I, t.
Draw.
Try it again. Listen to the vowel. D, r, I,
Drift.
t. Drift. Yes. Jakayla. K, r, n, ch.
Crunch.
Yes. And Caesar. S, t, or, k.
Stork.
Stork. Kind of a big bird. Okay, you guys rocked that. Okay, we're going to get into building and reading the words now. So eyes on the board. Let's watch this animation to learn more about the R-controlled vowel phonemes R and OR.
In English, there are 6 syllable types. In our lesson, we have already learned about 4 syllable types. And today we're going to begin our exploration of the 5th syllable type. It's called R control. Just like it sounds, these syllables will contain vowel phonemes controlled by an sound. And all the vowel spellings contain the consonant letter R. You might have learned this already as a bossy R, because the R bosses around the vowel sound in these
Yes,
syllables.
I've heard of that before.
Let's start by looking at a few closed syllable words. Watch and listen as I add the letter R after the vowel and see how it transforms the vowel phoneme from short vowels to R-controlled vowels. Cat, k, at, becomes cart, k, art, and cat, p, at, becomes part, p, art, and spot, s, p, art, becomes sport, s, p, or, t, and
Changes the vowel
shot,
sound.
sh, at,
Short.
becomes short, sh, or, t. In the second set of words, the vowel letter and the R are teaming up to produce a single vowel phoneme. Notice that these vowel phonemes are not long or short. They're a different category of vowel phonemes. We call them R-controlled phonemes. In the phonemic awareness lesson of this unit, we already learned about 2 R-controlled phonemes, R and OR. Now we're going to learn about some spellings of these vowel phonemes. In this lesson, we're going to see the letters AR spelling R and the letters OR spelling OR.
Let's examine some more words, and together we will try to determine which letters are producing which phonemes. Consider these words. When we stretch them, we see that they all have the same vowel phoneme, and we will also see that they have the same vowel spelling.
Art, art. Ch, ar, charm. St, r, star. The vowel sound in each word is R, and the vowel spelling is AR. When we see this pattern, it's important to know that the letter A and the letter R are joining together to spell a single vowel phoneme. Let's look at a few more words, and together we will try to determine which letters are producing which phonemes. Consider these words. When we stretch them, we will see that they all have the same vowel phoneme as the words sport and short. And we will also see that they have the same vowel spelling. Or north. Or thorn. Or fork. The vowel sound in each of these words is or, and the vowel spelling is OR. When we see this pattern, it's important to know that the letter O and the letter R are joining together to spell a single vowel phoneme. It's also important to remember these are not closed syllables. Even though we see a single vowel letter and the next letter is a consonant, they are not closed syllables. Whenever we see a vowel spelling that contains the letter R, like in the words we just took a look at, let's call that an R-controlled vowel spelling. Whenever we see an R-controlled vowel spelling in a syllable, let's call it an R-controlled syllable.
Now you will work with your teacher to build some words with these R-controlled vowel spellings.
Okay, so let's look at this word together. Do not say the word if you already know it. Is this a closed, open, vowel consonant E, vowel team, or R-controlled syllable? Caesar?
R-controlled.
You are correct. What kind of vowel sound is in this word? Deontay?
R.
An R-controlled vowel, yes. Which two letters work together to spell the R-controlled vowel sound in this word? Which two letters make the R-controlled vowel sound? Yes, Larry? A and R. Very good. Okay, let's look at this word together. Do not say the word if you already know it. Is this one a closed, open, vowel consonant E, vowel team, or R-controlled syllable? Jacayla?
R-controlled.
It is R-controlled. And what kind of vowel sound is in this word, Jacayla? You can make the sound if you want. Or, yes. And those two letters, O and R, work together to make the OR sound. Or, sport. Okay, we're going to do a word sort, and we're going to place these columns into 3 different groups. One group is the short vowel sound, long vowel sound, or R-controlled. Please use the posters if you aren't sure. Yes, Deontay, you have a question?
What is that?
Oh, that's for one of my other groups. We can talk about that later. Okay, so for example, the first word is tray. When I finger stretch tray, A. I'm saying the vowel's name. So that must mean that it is a long vowel sound. So think about what you hear, not exactly what you see. Okay, are you ready?
Is the A and the Y working together?
They are, to make the long vowel sound. Okay, here's our next word, splash. We'll go around. Larily, where should this word go?
Short.
Short, you're right. Storm. Deontay?
R-controlled.
R-controlled. Dodge. Jacayla?
Short.
Short. You got it. Thanks for thinking about it. Okay, match. it again.
Short.
Short. Yes. Arch. Clearly.
Are controlled.
Are controlled. You got it. Home. Deontay.
Long.
Long.
And also vowel consonant.
And it's a vowel consonant. You're on the ball. Boat. Kayla. Long. You got it. You're good at using those posters.
It's also
It is a vowel T. Snail. Caesar.
long. Vowel T.
Mm-hmm. Scar. Ooh, I think we stretched this one earlier.
Yes.
Clearly.
Are controlled.
Are controlled. Clock. Deontay.
Short.
Short.
Also have a diagram.
CK. 2 letters that make one sound. You got it. And the last one, north. That's you, Jakayla. It is our control. Awesome. Okay, so today we're going to build real words with our controlled vowels. Hold on, don't open yours first. I'm going to do one. It's my turn. Watch and listen as I build the word yard. We let the dog run in the yard behind my house. So first I'm going to stretch it. Yard. Y-R-D. Yard. I hear 3 sounds. Now look at my colored tiles. And I use the red one for the vowel sound. You got it. Then I'm going to pick the letters that match the phonemes that I hear. Y-R-D. Yard. I have now built the word yard. Okay, so this one we're going to do together. You may open your kits. Yeah, I know they're kind of big. You might have to, let's see. What if we turn our desks a little bit? So, here, yeah, scoot back.
Do you want me to do the letters?
Or we could just, here, scoot your whole desk. Can you grab your desk, Caesar?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Now they won't hit.
We got a plan now.
Okay, you got a plan?
Yeah, I'll be doing these first, and next you do these, and next I'll do these, and next you do these.
Perfect. Okay, so your word is, say, we have to stretch it first. Say
Oh, yeah.
torch.
Torch.
Stretch it. Torch. Torch. Go ahead and build it.
Wait.
Yes, use the colors and then the letters.
Is there O-R?
Yeah, you can put it on there.
O-R.
Mhm. Yep. Good. Okay, now pick the letters that match the phonemes you hear. Torch. Oars up here.
It has a diagram for our controller.
Ooh, which diagram? You got it? Ooh. Orch. Mm-hmm. There you go. Now you got it. Check your work. Orch. Orch. You got it. Okay, these next ones you have to stretch and build together on your own, okay? I'm not going to stretch them for you. Ready? Your first independent word is far. The rainbow looked very far away. Far. Make sure you stretch it. Stretch it.
What is a I got it. It is right here. And then Done.
Okay, let's see.
Our controlled vowel.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it again, partner.
Okay. It's okay.
I'll put it back. And I put these back.
This is a class at our school. Art.
Art. Ah, I know that one. We still need to keep this. You remember? Art. Okay. Oh, AR. AR. Who's T? Right here. I messed up. We went to art
Ready?
today. No. Yeah, we did. You messed it up because
Oh, did you go to art today?
Yeah.
Oh.
I went to PE.
Oh. Hey, here it is.
Yay!
Got it. Hey, your next word is fork.
Fork. Okay. Oh, don't look over here. I wouldn't.
Oh, I'm gonna hide it.
Is that the answer key? Hey, Daniel. Daniel's in our class. Wait, where's the phone?
Tell her.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Hey, check your answers. Okay, I'll show you where you can go.
Yay!
Yes. Okay, you can go right over here to the restroom. Right in this classroom. Okay? Miss Fairy's class. She knows the other kids go in there. Okay? Hey, you ready to do the next one? Deonta, you think you can do it by yourself? Okay, the next word is shark.
I know how to spell shark.
Be careful of the sharks. Big teeth. Shark.
I got it. Okay. Where's the R? We're done.
Go. Okay, it looks good. Let's check. Yeah, you got it.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Hmm.
For the green is gonna be digraph.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
The vowel. Red is always
and
vowels.
this is gonna be conch.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, last one.
Okay.
Cord. Cord.
Like you're recording right now.
Yeah, like you're recording.
But without
Or the cord on a phone to plug it in. Cord.
Okay, where's
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay, check your work.
Yay!
You got it. Okay, now we're going to be finished with the tiles and we're just going to use our whiteboards and I have markers and erasers. I'm going to use everything you've learned to see if you can write the words that I say. Okay?